This is the game where we can showcase how Sidisi Brood Tyrant works, but this is not a sure win. Reversing Gishath, Terra, and Ishtala, both Final Fantasy characters. We're taking the last turn. So Gishath goes first, and clearly Gishath is already a threat just because he can like spam dinosaurs as he pleases. But no one seems to have a crazy play as of now. Everyone's just simply had a land drop turn one. But here we go. Dino is starting to ramp, and Terra is starting with her enchantments. That's a pretty good play too. Just a simple bounce land, and we're discarding Gary. And I think Gishath is still ramping, and he's got a card draw engine going on once he starts playing creatures. And Terra is out. He's gonna mill and then returns an enchantment from the graveyard. Or is she? Or is she just gonna mill? I forgot. Ooh, a ritual. Italian chooses mana value 3. The good thing we don't have a turn 3 play. I did not choose to cast Satyr Wayfinder yet because we don't really need to. We have their lands that we need, and we're still casting CDC next turn. So we might as well wait for CDC to come out. And we are actually very thankful that uh, Gishath decided to path to exile Alien. That means one removal targeted at us. That's what we want, right? People throwing away their removals very early. And yep, he ramped. He put Shigeki back into his hand. Yeah, Gishath is really the threat. If I could attack him, I would. Turn 4, Sidisi. There we mill the creature, so we get a 2/2 zombie. Gishan only has two cards. Well, technically one card in hand now. He didn't. He decided to not cast anything. And oh, life from the loam. Terra is also a graveyard deck. She seems to be uh doing graveyardy stuffs a lot already. Her graveyard is filled, and it's a good thing we have Ashiok in our hand, so we can just cast it later. Cost reducer for our Ishtala. She's a bit of a pain because whenever she just cast, she could just drain our life. So we're able to cast Satyr Wayfinder plus Ashiok. There we go. We mill ourselves and exile our opponent's graveyard. Pretty devastating for the Terra player. And I'm gonna jump on Gishath as well, just to like get the attack trigger of Sidisi. And our graveyard is starting to get filled too. We're able to get Dread Return from the graveyard and get nothing because we got countered, which is also another good thing. It wasn't really a great counter for them to do. Again, that's also what we like, right? We want them to be spending their removals very early. I would usually rather save my counter spells for game ending threats instead of just throwing it away like a even for removal spells. We don't just use it like for nothing. We still got our draw engine, but Blood Chief Ascension is gonna be painful for us. Not yet, but eventually we have to be careful with that. One of the ways that we do like how to put like cards in our graveyard is we want to overdraw. Yeah, we have an opportunity to cast Lurking Predator. See, because of the but she just decided to throw away her counter spell. She can do anything against our Lurking Predator. And Lurking Predator takes over games. We have over I think we have 40 creatures in the deck. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, we flip our library, and if it's a creature, we are gonna put it onto the battlefield. So they cast one, we get Underrealm Lich for free, and that is just crazy good. Terra is able to get back Shigeki. Ashiok is exiled. There's some value place for our Terra here. Still, Ashiok already did her job, so it's not really that much of a problem that it getting removed. Our free kind of mill. So, yep, instead of drawing, we look at the top three. We decided to get Young Necromancer. Here I am trying to pick a creature to revive. I mistriggered here. I was supposed to revive Villis, but I accidentally exiled Villis and another creature. So when I realized I screwed up, good thing Tire of Stagnation was still there. Tire of Stagnation is whenever our opponent plays a land, they exile the top two, and we draw two. See, we get Beast Within and Jin Cataxius to the graveyard. And that also triggers Sidisi, because at this point, our graveyard is filled. We are going to be looking for our mass graveyard reanimation spells. King Predator, not a creature. I decided to put it on the bottom. Most of the time, no matter how good the card is, we'd want to like put it on the bottom because we want to have a chance of getting a creature. Yeah, it's a good thing Ishtala is also not getting that much of a value yet. Again, we get the chance to draw two, which is crazy good. We have reanimators again under another reanimator in our hand. We're getting free creatures. We're drawing two. We're doing everything. Like Chronic Rift in our hand. Look at our hand. It's so filled right now. I decided to get the land and put the two creatures in the graveyard instead. Because I'm really searching for our mass reanimation spells right now. We're digging through our deck. Lurking Predator trigger. Another amazing card for us to get. Snarling Gorehound. Whenever we get a creature power 2 or less to the battlefield, we surveil 1. And that triggers off uh, the DC every time. But sadly, our Sire of Stagnation got stolen. Terra is now taking control of our Sire of Stagnation, but it already did its job. The Terra Prayer has 7 cards in hand, which is quite dangerous also for us. Toxic Deluge pretty much just wipe my board and let the others survive. I'm trying to get Timeless Witness to get Living Death. I decided to cast Balagan Recovery instead and cast Living Death. And it got put back to my hand, sadly. So I have to discard two hand size, and Blood Chief Ascension is already flipped, or it already has the counters it needed. So we're all gonna get drained. That is painful. I'm tapped out. I took the risk. Still, if he uh if he attacked me, I'd be dead. But he decided to cast something first. And then we flipped a Razakit. So technically, my board is I'm pretty much safe now. So he can't swing at me. So he decided to swing on somebody else instead. He decided to swing on Ishtala. Ishtala, Ishtala player has been really enjoying her counters. Sadly, we don't have a creature to sacrifice yet for Razaketh. Lurking Predator has been nothing but amazing. Again, Lurking Predator trigger, we get a ramming up excavator. It doesn't really matter whatever creature we get. It's still a sacrifice, a chance to sacrifice and search for any card in our library. That's how broken Razaketh is. We get sick, which that means we can cast any permanent. And again, they have no open attack on me, so they're forced to attack someone else. All thanks to Lurking Predator, because I was tapped out, no way to defend myself, but just because of Lurking Predator, my board is kind of on par with them. I would even say better. See, and we get Sidisi Undead Vizier for free, and now I'm able to get Pact of Negation to really set up for the next turn. Lurking Predator trigger. We get nothing. Now, all non-creatures uh, we see with Lurking Predator, it's automatically going down. He gets to draw. We're getting drained really fast. We're down to 8. And if we discard card, we're pretty much doomed. And that pretty much killed off Gishath. Now this turn is a make or break turn. And we are being held back because of the Blood Chief Ascension. It can really like destroy us. We're at 8. and Terra is at 12. But they know it's coming. They know living death is coming, right? So, yep, we go for Cyclonic Rift, the Blood Chief Ascension only. We don't really need anything. I decided not to play a land yet, just because Sire of Stagnation is there. Boom, Living Death, and she decided to use Mana Drain. I have a Swan Song, and they're gonna be talking. They're gonna need another counter spell, but even though they have another counter spell, Act of Negation is already in my hand. It's pretty much GG. Body double. I get to uh, copy a creature. There's uh, there's a lot of ways to win here, but I think we're gonna win through Lab Maniac, even Sor Conrad. We can do that line of play. I'm just trying to fix the triggers here. Gary would actually heal us again, and if they do, uh, if I can't finish the match, so they just decided to quit and end the match, which was a pretty epic match. Thank you for watching, and if you like more contents like this, please subscribe. See ya.